It's the patience of the chameleon that propels it to its destination. Welcome to section 7 of chapter 3 of the Holy Quran. Chapter 3 being Surah Ali Imran, the family of Imran, the father of Virgin Mary. Namshi, sign 64. Kul, ya ayyuhal kitab, ta'alu ila kalmatil sawin. Ta'alu ila kalmatil sawin. Bainana wa bainakum. O people of the book, ya ahlul kitab, come to common terms. Kalmatil sawa'i. Come to common terms. Kalmatil sawa'i. As between us and you, bainana wa bainakum. As between us and you. Allah nabuda illa Allah. Allah nabuda illa Allah. Between us and you. That we worship none but God. Allah nabuda illa Allahu. Wala nushrika bihi shay'an. Wala nushrika bihi shay'an. That we worship none but God, that we worship none but God, that we associate no partners with Him. Wala nushrika bihi shay'an, and we associate no partners with Him. Wala yatahiza ba'duna bagdan arbaban. That we erect not from among ourselves, Bagnana Bagdan, from among ourselves, lords and patrons, Arbaban, lords and partners, Arbaban, Mindunin and patrons, other than God, Mindunin other than God. For intawallu, fakulu, ashadu bi anna Muslimin. فإن تولوا فقالوا أشهد بأننا Muslimin. If they turn back, say ye. If they turn back, say ye Muhammad, bear witness that we at least are Muslims, bowing to God's will. We have brackets there, and the brackets are, if they turn back, say ye, bear witness that we, at least, the words at least is in brackets, that we, without the brackets, it reads that we are Muslims, full stop. But then brackets again, bowing to God's will. So Muslims actually means bowing to God's will. We've done it already a number of times, in fact. Let's go to the comments or notes. There is one note there, at least 402. If we do 401, we are now in position to deal with the questions which we left over. I think we did, yes, we did 401. So now we are going to note 402. And it's against Arbaban min dunillahi. Wala nashruku Arbaban min dunillahi. We associate not lords and patrons other than God. That is the note 402. In the abstract, the people of the book, these are the Jews of the Jewish religion, the people of the book would agree to all three propositions full stop. In practice, they fail, full stop. Apart from doctrinal lapses from the unity of the one true God, there is the question of a consecrated priesthood, into brackets, among the Jews. Into brackets, among the Jews, it was hereditary also. Among the Jews, it is hereditary also. And these words are in brackets. We remove the brackets, we read. mm, Apart from doctrinal lapses from the unity of the one true God, there is the question of a consecrated priesthood, comma, as if it were as if a mere human being Cohen, as if a mere human being Cohen. Being Cohen is hyphenated Being dash Cohen, capital Cohen. As if a mere being Cohen or Pope or priest or Brahman or Brahman. Brahman is spelled capital Brahman. Brahman or Brahman, comma, and dash could claim superiority apart from his learning and the purity of his life, or could stand between man and God in some special sense. Full stop. The same remarks apply to the worship of saints. Full stop. They may be pure, they may be pure and sincere, but no one can protect us. But no one can protect us or claim lordship over us except God. So these are all Arbaban, patrons and masters. If I haven't misquoted, I can't find it again. From Metros, patrons, yes, patrons, lords and patrons, yes, lords and patrons. Arbaban. Worship of. Let me repeat that. They may be pure and sincere, but no one can protect us or claim lordship over us except God. Full stop. For Rab, see for the word Rab in italics, RABB. See chapter 1, sign 2. See chapter 1, 2, and note, I believe. C1 to 1 is I, CI 2N. Abraham was a pure prophet of God, but he could not be called a Jew or a Christian, as he lived long before the law of Moses or the gospel of Jesus was revealed. So how could he be a Jew? How could he be a Christian? In fact, Jesus himself was not a Christian. Even though he's associated with Christianity, he was not a Christian. There was no cross until he left. We didn't have any cross as a symbol of Christ while Christ was alive. So Jesus himself was not a Christian. Neither was Moses, who came even before Jesus. And that is note 402 to sign 64. Let's go to sign 65. Ya Ahlul Kitab, lam tahajuna fi Ibrahima. Sorry, ya Ahlul Kitab, lima tuhajuna, lima tuhajuna. Let me take it again. Ya Ahlul Kitab, lima tuhajuna fi Ibrahima. Wama anzilat Taurat wala Injil wala Injil illa min ba'dihi. So it's about the same thing as Psalm 64. Ye people of the book, Ya Ahl al-Kitab, why dispute ye about Abraham? Lima tuhajina, lima tuhajuna fi Ibrahim. Why dispute ye about Abraham fi Ibrahim, about Abraham? Wama unzilat at-Tawrat wa Injilu illa min ba'dihi. When the Torah and the gospel were not revealed till after him. So that's why I say it's about the same sentence before. That's 64. So the Torah and the Injil were not revealed before Abraham. So why do you argue about him? Why do you think he's a Christian, or he was a Christian, or a Jew? Hmm? Min bagdihi afala takilun, and the last part of it, afala takilun. Have you no understanding? Afala takilun. Have ye no understanding that Abraham came before the revelation of Torah and Quran? How could he be a Christian or a Jew? Have you no understanding? Please, I'm not saying that. Hmm? I'm not saying that. Uh, this reminds me of my dear country, Ghana, when a head of state can come and point at the head and tell the whole country that we have short memory, no good bachelor, and nobody says anything. A country of doctors, lawyers, police, army, all kinds of people. Nobody says, no, what you've said is no good. Just point to the head and said, we have short memory. This can't happen in any country except Mother Ghana. Hmm? Rollins said it, Muhammad said it. This is where power takes us to. You just talk as if there's nobody in the world except you. We have short memory. Then, if you have short memory, you also have short memory. Pardon me for digression. Mm. All right. Have ye no understanding? Let's go to Psalm 66. Ha antum ha ulai, ha antum ha ulai, ha jashtum fima lakum bihi ilmun. Let's stop there. Ah, ha antum, ha, oh, then exclamation mark. Ye are those who fell to disputing, even in numbers of which ye had some knowledge, even in numbers in which ye have some knowledge. The word even, as again, is in brackets. Without that, it reads, ye those who fell to dispute in matters of which ye had some knowledge. Ilmun, knowledge. Ha ulai ha jashtum fima lakum bihi ilmun falima tahajuna fima laysa lakum bihi ilmin. Okay. But why dispute ye in matters of which ye have no knowledge? They had no knowledge that Abraham couldn't be a Christian or a Jew because he came before the Jewish and the Christian religion. Mm. In matters of which ye have no knowledge. That's a question. Mm. Wallahu ya'lam wa antum la ya'lamun. Wallahu ya'lam wa antum la ya'lamun. Mm. It is God who knows, and ye who know not. In fact, somewhere he says plainly, God himself says plainly, Alam ma la ta'lamun. I know what you don't know. Alam ma la ta'lamun. And this was said in the early ages of mankind, during the early ages of mankind, to the angels. And it's re-echoed here. Mm. Wallahu ya'lam ma la ta'lamun. Uh, there is a note to read. 403 is against knowledge. Mm. Uh, Fima lakum bihi ilmun. Mm. Which you have no knowledge. Mm. وَلَا تُهَاجُونَ فِيمَا لَيْسَ لَكُمْ بِهِ ilmun. Why argue about things that you don't have knowledge on? That is it. So, note 403. Mm. The number of sects among the Jews and Christians shows that they wrangled and disputed even about some of the matters of their own religion, of which they should have had some knowledge, but ignored it. Sorry, but ignored it is in my own words, of which they should have had some knowledge, into brackets, which they ignored. Mm. But when they talk of Father Abraham, they are entirely out of court. COURT. Please, not the law court. Not the law court. They are entirely out of court. Hmm? Okay, yes, can be in the law court because it's a dispute. They are entirely out of court as he lived before their peculiar systems were involved. I love the word peculiar systems. For Abraham lived before their peculiar systems were evolved. And that is note 403 to sign 66. We now go to sign 66. An emphasis of the previous sentences. وَمَا كَانَ إِبْرَاهِيمُ يَهُودًا وَمَا كَانَ إِبْرَاهِيمُ يهوديا ولا نصريا وما كان إبراهيم يهوديا أو ولا نصريا ولكن كان حنيفا مسلما ولكن كان حنيفا مسلمين. Abraham was not a Jew nor a Christian, but he was upright, Hanifan. He was upright and bowed his will to God's and bowed his will to God's. Hanifan Musliman and bowed his will to God's, into brackets, which is Islam. Into brackets, which is Islam. Musliman. Wama kana min al mushrikeen. And he joined not gods with Allahu. Here let me use Allahu. And he joined not small gods with the universal God, capital G, capital O, capital T. Note 404. Note 404. What is it against? He did not join God. He was not an idol worshiper. In other words, he did not join God with the Almighty God. 404. Compare chapter 2, Psalm 135, and the whole argument in that passage. We shan't go there. We shall not go there. You can go there in your leisure time. We are told to compare chapter 2, Psalms 135, and the whole argument in that passage. Let's proceed to Psalm 68. Inna inna ula nasi, inna awla annasi bi Ibrahim lallazina atabi'uhu. Let's stop there. Without doubt, among men, the nearest of kin to Abraham are those who follow him. للذين اتبعوه إن أولى الناس بإبراهيم للذين اتبعوه وهذا نبي sorry نبي وهذا نبي والذين آمنوا, those who follow him, as are also the prophet and those who believe, as are also the prophet and those who believe. So prophet here is singular. Prophet here is singular, meaning the prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and those who believe. Wallazina amanu. Wallahu uli mu'minin. Wallahu. Sorry. Wallahu waliyun mu'minin. Wallahu waliyun mu'minin. Uh, those who believe and those who believe. And God is the protector of those who have faith. Is the protector of those who believe. Wallahu waliyun mu'minin is the protector of those who believe. I don't think there is a note there. No. Let's go straight to the next sign. For the next three signs, we have no notes. Let's go to the next sign. Uh, I've been warned, however, that my device is hitting up. Let's see if we can finish this section. Uh, uh, what that ta'ifakat? What are ta'ifakatun? What that ta'ifatun min ahl al-kitab? لو يدولن لو يديلونكم وما يدولون إلا أنفسهم وما يشعرون. It is the wish of the section of the people of the book to lead you astray, يدولونكم, but they shall lead astray, not you, into brackets, not you, into brackets, but themselves. They shall lead astray themselves, and they do not know. La yash'arun. Let's go to the next sign, which is 17. Ya ahl al-kitab, lima takfuruna bi ayatillahi wa antum tashhadun. O people of the book, exclamation mark, why reject ye the signs of God, of which ye are yourselves witnesses? Yourselves is in brackets, without the brackets it is, ye people of the book, why reject the signs of God, of which ye are witnesses? So they are witnesses to the signs of God, and yet they reject. Let's go to the last sign with one which has a note. Ya al kitab, لما تلبسون الحق بالباطل ولا تلبسون الحق بالباطل. Why, oh people of the book, why do ye clothe truth with falsehood? Well, لما تلبسون الحق بالباطل وتكتمون الحق وأنتم تعلمون. With falsehood, and conceal the truth while ye have knowledge, into brackets, of the truth, my own brackets, and conceal the truth while you have knowledge of the truth. Note 405. It is against while ye have knowledge, while ye have knowledge. There are many ways of preventing the access of people to the truth. Full stop. One is to tamper with it or trick it out in colors of falsehood, semicolon, or no, colon. Half truths is hyphenated. Half truths are often more dangerous than obvious falsehoods, of course. Mm, full stop. Another is to conceal it altogether. Full stop. Those who are jealous of a prophet of God, whom they actually see before them, do not allow his credentials or virtues to be known, or vilify him, or conceal facts which would attract people to him. Full stop. When people do this of when people do this of set purpose, set is EAT. When people do this of set purpose against their own light, into brackets, of which ye are yourselves witnesses, brackets close. Without the brackets, it reads, when people do this of set purpose against their own light, they are descending to the lowest depths of degradation, and they are doing more harm to themselves than to anyone else. And that's the note 405 to sign 71, the last sign of section 7 of the chapter 3 of the Holy Quran. And thank you very much. When we come back, we shall go to section 8 to begin with sign 72. Thank you very much. Bye bye. May God be with you all.